what's up guys? We're back on the channel. Codys bogs tomorrow. Got my truck in here. All I did was change the oil and looked over everything. I think it's pretty good to go. Thermostat is out of it, so we'll see what it does without the thermostat. I ran it for a while the other day, hopefully got all the air out of it. And then we got Dustin's truck back in here. If you watched the last video, you seen I redid the bars and everything. But now, we took the Borg Warner out of it that was broke. It broke the output shaft right there. And we now have a 205 and a 200 right behind it. So it's going to be the same gear as my truck now, because I had the same setup in mine. Because before with that, it was just a 2.6 to 1 or whatever. And now it's going to be 3.8 or 3.9, almost 4 to 1. So, and the tire a lot better and just do better altogether because it's got a lower gear in it. The only thing left on it is the front drive shaft and the brake. And I think that's it. It'll be ready to go. But I'm about to hook the trailer up, load my truck up on the trailer, and get ready to go. I don't have a long ride at all, so not really worried about the trailer or anything. And then out here I got the blue and white Ford done. Of course, the shipping, the place we got the steering from didn't show up in time, so I had to make some, I had to rig up some steering with what I had. And I got the shocks on it, limit chains, drive shafts, both the cross members. So she's pretty much done. Well, she is done. Drive shafts, front and rear. See the cross members I put in there. And then got all the shocks on. Threw this exhaust on there. We're gonna do, I think we're gonna do duals out the back, but I just threw that on there for the weekend. It's pretty loud. Finally ready to take it out. Nissan. She's ready to rip too. Got the tires back on it. Got a battery back in it because it was dead. She's ready to rip. All right, 7 a.m. Heading out. Got my truck, Landon's truck. I'm gonna come back and get the Nissan. Codys mud hole, and I already went out one time, but we're about to go find some more spots to get stuck in. Look, there's already trucks out here ripping it. Bunch of trucks out here. We got Devin's truck, Dustin's truck, Landon's truck. Landon's truck's right there. Oh yeah, we got everybody out here. Good time. About to get it. All right, see what we can get into. Nobody behind me? stuck on this side of the purple truck. So it just sunk down in the mud. Hey, here's another 70 model. I guess go get stuck by everybody else. That way or that way? Which way do you think? Head for that little island on the other side?
Yeah.
I don't know. gonna go through that side and come this way. Hopefully at least make it through somewhere. Got stuck 3 times now.
Seem like it's smoking like it usually is either.
Well, did you figure out?
The one time over here.
Problem? Yeah, whenever it loads up and you stop and hit it again, it'll blue smoke.
So was that problem?
I took the thermostat out. I took the thermostat out. It's all right.
Did that work?
It was up to 200 doing all that.
Yeah, because I was.
200 is not bad though, really.
Yeah.
For a
stock for a 460. Well, you got to.
Was landing and stuff. He asked me if I knew.
Not bad, but if it gets over 200, that's.
Well, if I knew something about it, and I said no.
I'm just so used to seeing mine at 165. You know, if it hits
that's
180,
what,
I start worrying.
That's what Cody said.
Yeah, his runs cool like that too, don't it?
Yeah, 160 or something.
Yeah, that's because of that race fuel he runs.
Until he went to Bamboo and it got 270. That's why he took the heads off.
That's why I don't take mine. It's just too much on.
Well, he had an air pocket in it.
It's just too much for our trucks. Like, there's too much driving around out there. There's not like right here we could just go.
Well, he made one run and it got 270, so.
Yeah.
It's just an air pocket in it, I think.
Well, that's why he pulled the head. I was wondering what happened.
Yeah.
He already ran it today?
Yeah. A couple times. Next to me.
Went two-wheel drive, that and I turned, and I hit one of the stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, and it bounced off the ground.
Does it feel different with those bars like that?
A little bit, and it's still really comfortable.
I think it's the front springs, yeah.
Yeah, it's some leaf springs.
But,
I was gonna take a bunch of those leaves out and put a block in there.
Yeah,
somebody's like, hell, you need to just put cool springs.
So I tell him he just needs to put some cool springs in there.
Yeah.
Be done with it, yeah. Done with it.
You said that at Bay Lake.
Yeah.
Long time.
I have it all.
When we went out there when I broke my front, I was like, dude, he's really got to get rid of it.
It's just going to be a lot bigger than it is now.
That was a.
I wouldn't even make it no bigger than that. I think
well,
it looks
the cool
good.
springs
I think
you got are big.
It's perfect like that.
Yeah.
Just put it where it sits like that on cool springs.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go no higher than that though. That's why my truck's as high as it is. I don't.
Yeah, my other one was.
I feel like that's the perfect height.
Cody's about to send it down the fence line. Already got the rope. What happened with your truck?
I got the intake gaskets leaking, pouring oil out each end.
Oh no.
And then lost reverse. But I lost reverse this morning.
Oh really?
But I still kept sending it, so
Oh yeah.
it is what it is.
I was wondering what happened when you got pulled out right here. Did you hit it twice?
Yeah.
2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I know. I didn't have no reverse. I
Yeah,
was
with the
like,
tugboat, that thing's great.
Yeah.
Joe and Sean tried it. Joe made it across. Sean almost got it across. I couldn't make it either.
You see what I did 2 or 3 times on the edge. It's
Well, at
nasty
least you
out there.
tried.
It's nasty.
Real nasty.
Yeah.
Even that hole's nasty.
Oh, I know.
I went to that hole this morning.
That's funny because the last time that one got nasty, all the big trucks actually started playing at it.
Yep.
The time before that, it was all the small trucks were there,
Yeah.
all the big trucks were over here.
Yep.
Yeah, this is almost so bad. The big trucks are.
Yeah, the
Yeah, they. Oh, that's I told them. I said, look. I said they're all over here now because they know over there they're gonna get stuck, so they're just like.
Did anybody go to that deep spot right there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Me?
Yeah.
He broke
No, I mean right against the fence.
Yes,
right
sir.
there.
What's
The little
the
clear
other-
spot.
No, not right against the fence.
Oh, okay.
Nobody this time
But
around.
I thought that was deep out there.
The
wasn't it?
closest to the fence was the guy in the purple Dodge.
Yep.
Okay.
And he got like right over there.
Yeah.
He didn't even make it to the hole.
Oh, this reminded me of the time that Garrett went down there and then sank right about there with his board. He's like, well, we're done.
Yep.
Yeah, you could see when you came down, you opened that spot up there, it was like blocked.
Well,
and all
like-
that water came
I was there right
through.
up there where Sean and Joe tried. There was a big old triangle of trees still there. I'm like, I'm gonna take
Yeah.
the trees out. So I picked that lane and hit that.
See, I said that earlier, I'm like, man, they should run on the grass, at least they'll stay up for a while before they, go down.
That's why I was trying to hit those weeds over there, but I just sunk.
Yeah, just sunk.
But
Yeah, your tires, this mud just kind of cleaked up even in them, and those usually don't get
I just
that
don't have
bad.
much wheel speed right now.
Yeah, I said you gotta have wheel speed. That's why Joe made it across. Joe got some wheel speed.
That's the wrong hole truck.
Yeah.
So it's slipped it off. I have to snatch them pretty good, I think. Oh, it shut off or something, maybe? Woo! They dropped the front.
No, the fucking whole case exploded.
That's not good. That's the last thing I thought would break.
I gave you life. Never again. Oh, you're on the phone. Take it off.
What are you doing, bud?
Nice.
That ain't supposed to look like that.
God almighty.
Yeah.
That's honestly the last thing I thought
top of brakes.
I need a piece of chain, I guess.
There's some rope or something tied up.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a strap for him. Here you go, bud.
It's really the last thing I found the brake.
I don't need that back either.
Slide off there.
Looks in that nut. There's not one on there.
There ain't one on.
Well,
Hey, that's warm.
not bad.
Had fluid in it.
Or just unbolt this.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, just let it swing.
I was gonna say you can't just tie it up like to the bottom of this bottom bar for your transfer case.
If you want to unbolt it, at least let's tie it up to get it on the dash or something. You ain't got to work in that mud.
Hell yeah, brother. It's raining mud on me. Ideal.
It was going pretty good. And I was like, why you always breaking traffic case? Every time you come out here.
Time for SCS, baby.
Maybe that's massive shit.
God damn, Cody. Yeah, well, I need a truck.
So it's a couple days later. Had a great time at Codys. A lot of trucks out there, some really good mud, and the truck was doing great. My truck did great all day until the very last run. I was about to drive it on the trailer. It's usually how it goes. And the 200 basically exploded. The whole back of it broke off. It was still hooked to the drive shaft. So now I'm either going to try to piece the 200 back together, or I really need a SES. But I guess we'll see what happens. That's what the case looks like now. Completely broke everything apart. It snapped that whole bottom shaft there, and then it came apart from there. But she is definitely dirty. Everything's caked still. I'm gonna drag it over there and start washing it off soon. Need to get all this off of here. Shows you how thick the mud was out there. You look at the bed. So yeah, it was a good time. I have a piece of the case up here in the bed. Let me get it out. So there's some of the transfer case from when it came apart. This looks like the drain plug. Yeah, this is the very bottom part of it. It was just laying in the bottom of the wraparound right there. So yeah, now she has no drive at all, no forward. I was thinking the front end would still work, but it definitely doesn't, because the whole bottom gear is gone. It's on the drive shaft still. So here's the back of the case and the gear and everything. It's honestly the last thing I thought would break. Being those tires, I was definitely thinking the axle shaft would break, but drive shaft's still together. I had to unbolt it because it was whipping around in there, hitting everything. But all this stayed together. U-joints are fine. It just, the transfer case failed. Broke that shaft in there. Which it did something really similar to this before when it was on 1-tones. It was previously cracked before I started running it, I think. And that's why that one failed, but I don't know. I gotta upgrade the transfer case. But as far as the other trucks, Landon's truck did really good. Said it pulled good, did good all day. I don't think he really had any issues with it. Definitely got dirty. She's covered. Everything stayed together. Only thing it needs is the steering. Need to put the DOM steering kit on it. And shift linkage. And then I think she'll be good. And then the Nissan over there. It's covered still. But it did good too. The only problem it had was the front driver's side hub, I think. Didn't want to lock in, so it only had 3-wheel drive, but it was still out there getting it. And Dustin's truck did good all day. The newer F-150, I put the bars under. It did damn good all day. Only thing it needs is a shifter linkage on the 4-wheel drive, on the transfer case also, but yeah. Had a great time. I think Cody's truck did pretty good. Somehow lost reverse again or something, but yeah. It's always a good time out there at Cody's. So, gotta fix my truck now and get back to it, I guess. I'm really surprised that's what broke. I thought the axles were gonna break first. But, guess we found the weak link. That's it for this video. Had a great time. Like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. And like I say in all my mud truck videos with this truck, do it for Bob Chandler.
Bye.